His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball.
Myers.
You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And the home opener is underway. That one fouled off. That's to third, Ramirez. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Hey, ha! And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there are two outs.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Pulls out one foul. Two down, nobody on. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back now at Progressive Field. Pitching in our game today, Davis Martin. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Byron Buxton digs in for the Guardians. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. This one in the air, right field. Myers on the move. Makes the catch, one down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. This one in the air, center field. Lucas on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's Riley Green.
Batting third, designated hitter, Riley Green.
Ball.
And that's
Nope,
outside.
That's outside. Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. Two one now. That's inside. That clips a corner. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
In the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
He was all over that one. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now, Liam Hicks.
Oh.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball. Hook.
Diaz at second with two down. And that's off
inside. That's
the
the ball.
inside edge. And that's ball three. Tap foul at the plate. And a payoff pitch. And ball four,
Take
two
your base.
aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Brian Reynolds here. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lucas should have this one. And that is that. Top of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Manny Machado. That missed by a lot. And that's ball one. Machado getting to start at third, batting in the cleanup spot, and his on base percentage this season is right around .360. On the ground. Over to Diaz. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Late with the swing there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. So up next, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball outside.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. 2 down, nobody on. Into center. Buxton sprinting after it. Dives and makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens.
Here.
Strike 2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard. Here's the left fielder, George Valera. And that one is lifted in the air. Lucas gets under it and makes the grab. And there's one down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
In the dirt, throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. And a 2-1 on the way. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 2-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. In the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Riley Green, the next to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Laser, base hit. Here comes Gonzalez. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Yandy Diaz now. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning.
Ain't no stress, we relax, we relax, we relax, we relax. Had to get back right.
Here in Cleveland, top half of the third inning, O'Neal Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ryan Weathers will get back to work.
Well, here's the deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Ball, outside.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering misses, and it's a full count. This one in the air, center field. Buxton drifts towards it, and there's one down. Miguel Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Miguel Vargas.
Check swing went around. That's strike one. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air out to center. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Dane Myers digs in now. Grounded out his first time.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as a
base hit into center field. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a drive deep right field. Ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Back here in Cleveland, stepping up for the Guardians, Liam Hicks.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
1 down.
And on the mound, they've got to start working ahead, focusing on strike 1. It's the best pitch in baseball. Falling behind and being forced to challenge is never where you want to be as a pitcher.
Now a fly ball to right center. Cruz moving under it. 2 down. Cody Clemens digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That's off the mark.
That's out.
Ball 1.
Out wide.
Sliced hard, but foul. Two down, nobody on. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Going. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. So in now for Cleveland, Nick Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Foul ball. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Into center. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back now at Progressive Field. Out of the fourth, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
That's inside. Ball.
And another ball.
That's low.
Out towards right center field. Buxton sizing it up. Diving. Makes the grab. What a play.
Up next, the Diamondbacks. Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Machado.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Buxton has a beat on it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. That's out number two. Here's the big Amish at the plate. Nick Kurtz, the American League Rookie of the Year, and a huge Marvel fan to the extent that he even made his manager, Mark Kotze, watch Captain America. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Nope. Ball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now back in safely at first. The 0-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And gone! A 2-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
That's down. That's a ball.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lucas moving under this one. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Green in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Oh, that's up. Yeah.
That misses the zone. Ball three. And that drops in for a strike. Hard hit right side. Kurtz takes it himself. 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Yandy Diaz.
First baseman, Yandy Diaz.
No, that missed.
Outside. Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Myers makes his way towards it, and that's the inning. Here in Cleveland, we go to the top of the fifth. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The tag.
Hey!
See.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Take one.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Man at second. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Next to hit for Arizona, Nathan Lucas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Over to Diaz. Out number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Liam. Brandon Garcia takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground, right side, Marte. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Ryan Reynolds digs in for the Guardians.
Right fielder, Ryan Reynolds.
Ball one there. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Clemens measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
That's high. That's a ball.
Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Stepping in, Nick Gonzalez. This one in the air, right field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here in Cleveland, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Dane Myers. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Hunter Gaddis.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes with called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Nope. Ball.
And now 2-0.
Out.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Squirts away a little bit. Man at second.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there has room, and he makes the catch. Now Machado up here.
The Diamondbacks, third baseman, Manny Machado.
That one pushed foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the sixth inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
That's a ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Tied him up inside with that one. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball. That's in.
Good job to fight that one off. The next pitch misses, and the count's full. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So back to the top of the order. Byron Buxton will hit next.
No, that's down. Ball.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
That's a ball.
3-2 now.
Ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
There's a line drive to left field and brings it in at the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ramirez, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Hey!
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
That's a ball. That's inside.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Way inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Nice grab. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of inning number 7, Nick Kurtz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. New pitcher on here, Hogan Harris.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Moreno up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Strike 2. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. And now he steps off the rubber. Just
ball, that's
missed.
outside.
Bunting for a hit. Clemens sends it to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Miguel Vargas getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Down and away for ball 1. That one almost got him. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Guardians DH, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Ball.
Falling behind,
That's a ball.
2 and 1.
Down.
That clips the corner. And that's outside. Hard liner. And there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those bloop hits.
A new pitcher in the game, Emilio Pagan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting a barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. And that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And the batter now, Liam Hicks. The 1-0. That one lifted to left. Lucas settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Ryan Reynolds now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. In the air, left field. Lucas settles underneath it. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, we're at the top of the 8th. Nathan Lucas stands in now. Torey Lovello making a move for a new bat. Blaze Alexander.
Ball.
And it's fouled away. 1-1 now. On the ground to the left, Ramirez. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Back to the top of the order. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Led off this game with a double. Ground ball right side. Clemens throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. 0-1. Swings through that. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air. Diaz under it. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Cody Clemens. Sean Newcomb into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Ezekiel Tovar. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
popped up. Marte under it. And there's one away. Now here is Nick Gonzalez. 1 for 3.
Nick Gonzalez.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Newcomb, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Perdomo on to first. And a couple of quick outs. Jose Caballero digs in for the Guardians.
Jose Caballero.
Hey!
In the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Back here in Cleveland, all set to start the ninth in this one. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Tony Santillan gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
One, two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To the right side. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Next for the Diamondbacks.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Breaking ball misses down and away. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Nick Kurtz digs in now.
No, ball.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Man at second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And Arizona with just one out left. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing, and he popped it up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Santillan is just one strike away.
That's a ball.
Out towards right center field. Buxton on the move to the alley. And that is the ball game. 6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
It's over, so just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hugging. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. What's the point? All I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting. Each time that you do what you do, and it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do, said that you never leave. We would fight till it's through. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the fuck it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpio child, it was written in the stars. I would be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta sow those we don't fear. You gotta arm me, well pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty. I'm a dirty New Yorker who love to crack over your head. I'm over their heads. I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, hot pot, 5-minute rice. Then I'm Germany, baiting, saucing it.
Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Born God body, you are looking at a God. Went to A&D, Mad P, formed Mark. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of black.